Hello, thanks for being here. In this video, we will have a quick look of this Sailor Fude de Mannen. Fude means brush, Mannen means fountain pen, so it's a fountain pen that works like a brush, even though it's not a brush as you will see later. It's originally designed for calligraphy, but I got this for sketching because I've seen a lot of artists using it and I'm intrigued. This is my first Fude pen, so I'm excited. On the outside, it's made of plastic, and on the inside, you see the metal nib over there. And the way it works is that the tip of this fountain pen is bent slightly, 40 degrees, so that it could create different thickness of lines. I like that it can carry 2 ink cartridges on the inside, and this one is a Sailor black ink. We will see later if it's waterproof. So the way you put it is just to gently push it in. When you hear a click, then it's ready. There's also an ink converter available for this model, and I'm wondering if the weight of the pen will change if, for example, you're only carrying 1 ink cartridge inside. And if you put the cap of the pen at the end, it becomes a little bit heavy. So for me, I would prefer that the cap of the fountain pen is removed. As you can see, I have a very abstract handwriting. It's not really the best, and again, I got this for sketching and not for calligraphy. So let's take a look at the different lines that it could make, and this is why I bought this pen. So if you use it flat with its bent tip, you can have about 1 millimeter line, it's a thick line, and then upright a little bit, maybe 0.5, and when you flip it or reverse it, then you get about 0.3. So when I have taken a look at the site description of this pen, it says that it could make 0.3 to 1 millimeter thickness of line. So here I'm just trying to test out the feel, the character of the lines here. I am sketching a memory of my hometown. This is our yard. I haven't been home for quite a while, so missing it. That's why this is the subject that I am drawing. And I love the feel of it. Again, the weight for me is fine without the cap at the end of it. And having the 2 ink cartridges inside is just okay. And I'm still waiting for my ink converter. It's still shipping somewhere from Japan, and I want to test it again once it arrived. I also ordered the 55 degree version of this one just to see which is better, but I think I like this one a lot already. Because of the smoothness and again the characters of the lines that it could make, unlike the fine point pens or like a single nib, sometimes the lines are just very even. This one is kind of like a game changer. It's like having a brush but not really. So here I'm having a little bit of clog issue, and then I realized that I didn't really push it hard. So once I did that one, it was okay already. Done with a quick look and the testing. Now here comes the big mistake. I've included it here because I want everybody to learn about my Big mistake. It's a user problem, not the pen's problem. What I did actually is that when I put the cap back on the pen, I forgot that it's the screw type and not the clip type because I got used to Lamy pens. So when I put it back in, this is what happened. And I only realized it when I removed it again. So please, please don't do the same thing that I did. Be very gentle, be very careful. So here I'm trying to save it and see how much damage I made, and I was very sad because I just had it and just a big mistake and then it was broken. And again, it's me, it's not the pen. So it's a user problem, not the design of the pen, because I suppose all the calligraphy pens, especially with the bent tip, you should be very, very careful. So I just decided to paint my sketch, feeling sad and still contemplating how to save the pen. And as you can see here, the ink that goes with it is not waterproof. So here I'm using another fountain pen just to write my feelings that I broke it, and I'm really, 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 really sad. So see, I'm trying to see if it's just the ink that's blocked. And luckily there are a lot of articles on how to fix the nib of calligraphy pens, and so this is what I did to fix it. I looked at the tip of the nib carefully and realigned them using a pliers gently, and then I used the floss to just unclog and make sure that the space between the tines are even so that the ink will properly flow. And then I just kept on testing it, aligning and realigning. And here I'm just writing the process. So if you come up with the same problem, you can just screenshot it. So I'm so proud of myself that I fixed it, and hopefully nobody will have to experience the same thing. Overall, I love the design, the feel, and the characters of the lines that it creates. I think it's going to be my favorite. Thanks for watching.